Let's do our standing warm up first though. So feet hip width apart, toes straight ahead. Get your sitting bones down and your hips nice and open. Shoulders back and down, crown to the ceiling. Get the core activated, so ribs in and up, and allow your whole body just to lengthen through your spine. And then inhale, arms out to the sides. Exhale, hands to your hearts. Stretch forward, shoulders down. And then exhale, hands behind you, fingertips clasp. Lift your heart, stretch your head back. Exhale, pivoting at your hips. Come on all the way into the forward bend. And relax, letting that spine get a good stretch through that lower back. And as you're there, just kind of move the hands in the direction your head is. And then inhale, keeping your chin in and your knees bent, coming all the way up. Unwind your spine up into the upper body for the back bend. Shoulders down, head back. And just feel the heart open. And inhale, coming up. Release your arms. Again, just feel what's going on. And once again, arms out to your heart. Exhale, inhale to the front. Exhale behind, clasping the other way. And again, heart high. Hands coming up as your head comes down into the forward bend. And again, just relax. Kind of lift your sitting bones. Get that whole back of your legs stretching. And relax. And then again, slowly with your chin in, come on up and lift your heart. Stretch your spine, relax your shoulders. Keep breathing. And inhale to the top, release your arms, and just take a few moments then, getting that yoga inner perspective to notice what's going on. And our side stretch, arms out, palms up, arms over your shoulders, clasp your hands, bring those fingertips and head to the ceiling, and lean over without twisting. Push the foot you're leaning away from down, reach out through your head and your fingers. Breathe into the ribs, really stretch them apart. And then inhale upright, keep the shoulders down as you switch the other hand to the front. And again, lengthen through your spine. And lean to the other side. No twist on this one, just a side stretch. And again, push the foot down, reach out through the top, and feel the ribs separate. And again, a couple breaths there, and then inhaling, come on up, and release. And again, just take a few moments feeling how those sides have stretched open a little bit more. And then we'll do our twist, so arms out, palms to the ceiling, over your shoulders, clasp your elbows, pull your arms back near your ears, sitting bones down, stretch your spine apart for the twist, and exhale into it. Lengthen up on your breath in, and pivot over as you exhale. So just deepen as much into your twist forward bend as your body is willing to do, and relax. Breaths, just releasing any tension. And then in your twist, come on up, lift your heart, pull your shoulders down, elbows back, look overhead, and remember, be really gentle in your low back while you're twisted. And then inhaling, come up, exhale to the center, switch your arms around so that things are balanced. And again, get a good stretch through your spine and exhale for your twist. Breathe in and pivot over. And as you come into that twist forward bend, just relax. Take a few breaths. Deepen as much toward your leg as it feels good. See if you can keep your weight on both feet as evenly as you can. And then staying in your twist on an inhalation, come up and into the upper body for your back bend. Elbows back, shoulders down, chest high, shoulder blades towards your waist. And then inhale up and exhale to the center. Bring your arms up straight above your shoulders. Keep those shoulder blades down. And then pivot at your hips, arms by your ears. See if you can get parallel to the floor with your whole upper body. Stretch it out, sitting bones and crown away from each other. And then draw up into ragdoll, just letting that lower back get a good stretch. Pull in a little more if you want to. And release. And then just one more roll up, slowly coming back, shoulders up, back, and down, and into mountain pose. Just take a moment there, feeling how your body is stimulated. And we're going to work with our chair today. So let's just, I'm going to turn it to the side for this one. Sit. So you want your lower back near the bottom of the chair, back, and your hips, knees, ankles, and toes lined up. So everything is kind of 90-degree angles. And your ribs in and up for your core to support your lower back. So you're not leaning back into the chair yet. And crown to the ceiling. And then bring your hands behind you, clasp the fingertips, and pull the whole body back onto the back of the chair and rotate your face looking up as you push your hands toward the floor behind you. So the back is supporting your upper back especially into that back bend. Lift your heart really nicely. Stretch your head back. You can tip your chin towards your chest if that's more comfortable. And just let the shoulders drop back and down. So this is really good, especially if you've been sitting at your sewing machine or in your car or at your computer. And then tuck your chin back toward your chest, release your hands to your lap, and sit back upright. You just kind of feel more circulation through your upper body. And again, just take a moment to make sure everything's still nicely lined up. And we're going to clasp the hands, of course, the opposite way behind us because we like things to be balanced. And again, pulling your back onto the chair, lifting your heart, pushing your top of your head back, maybe your chin up a little bit, but not too much. You don't want to be crunchy on the neck, but you don't want to be overworking things, holding it up, the head up either. Hands toward the floor, so you really want those shoulders pushing back and down. And again, chest high. Lengthen through your spine, sink into the sitting bones maybe a little more. Notice that lower body doesn't get a lot of pressure into it as you work into that shoulder blade area on your chair. Heart high, stretch the spine, and then again, chin tucking in, releasing your hands, sitting back up, and just feeling a little bit more circulation through your body. And then we're going to bring the arms out in front, right at shoulder level, palms toward the floor. And then you can slide up so your sitting bones are just at the end of the chair, but keep everything aligned. And we're going to just lift sitting bones up off the chair just a little bit. So we're coming into chair pose. So your whole upper body is more or less straight. Those arms, shoulders, shoulder blades toward your waist, knees right above your toes, not beyond. So those hips are back behind you more than over your ankles. And those fingertips are stretching forward, crown away from the sitting bones. So stretch and then straighten your knees and you're in mountain pose. So as you're in mountain pose, let's take the chair and do one more upper body shoulder stretch. So hold on to the back of your chair and you're going to step back enough that your arms can come next to your ears and your arms straight. So maybe a big step back. And you want the head pushing toward the chair and the sitting bones away from you, behind you, legs straight. And then let your chest and your armpits kind of drop toward the floor a little bit more. Take a breath. Just relax. And just allow your body to deepen into that sink through the upper heart area. letting that whole upper body get a good opening. Stretch your head still toward top of your head, crown toward your hands. Sitting bones away from you, so stretch it away behind. And then tuck your chin down, bend your knees, and walk toward the chair. And again, just feel more circulation through that whole upper body. And let's do some seated work. So coming onto your seat of your chair, again, lower back near the back of the chair, but not touching. And your sitting bones sinking into the surface beneath you evenly. Knees above your ankles, toes straight ahead. And just let your whole body get into your seated position. And then we're going to slide 1 foot forward and straighten that leg. Flex the foot, push out through the bottom of the heel, and then lift that leg as high as it wants to go. You're sinking into your sitting bones evenly. That core is working, supporting your back and supporting that hip flexor, bringing that leg up, and you're pushing out through the bottom of the foot and up through the top of your head. Your hands can be holding the chair or just on your legs, however is comfortable for you. You need to put your hands under your thigh and pull it up a little bit more. That's okay, but you don't have to do that. Kneecap toward your thigh, tightening a little bit through the quad and pushing out through the heel so your whole leg is activated. And lift it a little higher maybe, and then bending that knee, put it back, foot to the floor. And again, just take a moment feeling how that worked on that side. My throat is really clogged, sorry. And again, sitting bones connected for the other side. So check your alignment to start. Sink into the sitting bones, get your core active, shoulders, shoulder blades relaxed, crown toward the ceiling. And you can hold on to the chair if you want to. And bring that other foot out. Flex the foot and lift it. Extend out through the bottom of your foot. Keep stretching it out and lift that leg as high as it wants to go. Kind of parallel to the opposite thigh. So just feel how that leg is working. If you need to pull it up a little higher, feel free, but more pull the kneecap towards your thigh, tighten the front of the thigh so that back of the leg can stretch out through the bottom of your foot more effectively so that you don't have to work too hard on keeping that leg up. And again, feel the core working, helping support everything through that core, through the spine, through the leg, and exhaling, bring the foot back down. So of course, we're going to do both legs together. It's harder. So if you need to, you can slide further to the front of your chair so your sitting bones get a little more connection, but your back doesn't slump back onto the chair. Check the alignment, make sure those legs are in perpendicular condition to start with. And this time you might want to hold on to the chair. It's up to you what you do. So again, slide the feet out first, flex the heels, push out through the bottoms of your feet and raise the legs. So as you do that, don't lean back into your chair. Use your core for support. So yeah, your hands can give you a little assist to make sure that those sitting bones stay connected. So keep pushing out, lift the feet if you want to, but only if that feels like something your body wants to do. And again, feel the core supporting your back. Feel your crown reaching up to the ceiling, the bottoms of your feet reaching away. Not a lot of pressure in your hands and shoulders, but enough to assist to keep those sitting bones nicely connected. And then bending the knees, feet to the floor, release your hands, and breathe. Oh, you should have been breathing all along, that's right. So take a moment, feeling a little bit more stimulated through your whole body. And then again, connecting into your sitting bones to make sure you're even on them. Ankles right under your knees. And we're going to bring one ankle up onto your knee of your opposite leg and let the knee come down to the side. So as you're in your position, just keep arranging if you need to get things where you need them to be. However is comfortable for you. And then as this knee starts to come down, just let it. Remember, those hips need to get relaxed in order to get that knee to come maybe parallel to the floor or not. It may still be up in the air, that's okay. And then core connected, so get those ribs back and up so that core is supporting your spine. You want the spine to stay nice and straight, reaching out through the top of your head. And then you can hold on to your foot and your knee, and we're just going to lead with the heart and the chest and the chin, coming forward with your back straight, only as far as your back wants to pivot, your hips want to pivot into that position. So again, just let the hips relax, especially that bent knee hip, and just only come as far as it feels right for your body. Keep your spine straight and stretching so that you're not rounding, you're not tucking in your chin, you're not trying to reach your forehead toward the leg or the knee. You're trying to reach your forehead out and away from your sitting bones. So just breathe, exhale, deepen a little further if you want to. And oh yeah, relax. Letting your body just deepen as far as it wants. And then keeping your back straight, come on, pivoting up, lift your knee, bring your foot down, and back into position. So feel the difference on the two sides of your body, knowing we need to balance things. So again, taking that other foot up, let's bring it over onto the knee and get it situated. And again, check to make sure this knee on your foot that's on the floor stays right above your ankle. Make sure your core stays nice and connected, supporting your spine, getting your core activated and supported. And the crown reaching up to the ceiling. And just let your knee come a little maybe down further toward the side as you relax through the muscles, through the hip, letting everything release tension. And again, stretch out through the crown. Keep that core connected. Hold on to your foot and your knee if you'd like. And pivot, chest and chin leading, spine staying straight, coming only as far into your position as feels right without stressing that hip rotator outside of your hip area. And again, crown reaches away from your sitting bones. Chest and chin are coming down toward the floor, and your whole body is nice and straight as you come into your position. So you may find that one side is tighter than the other. That's not unusual. Just keep relaxing as you sit there, breathing, exhaling tension, maybe letting things release a little bit deeper as your body becomes ready. But remember, personal practice, don't force it. Don't go too far. So breathe. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Shoulder blades are where? Toward your waist. And sitting bones sinking. Crown reaching away from the sitting bones. Core active and supporting. And just let those hips and legs relax a little bit more. And then inhaling, slowly work your way back all the way up. And again, lift your knee. Bring your foot back into place and just take a moment feeling how your body responded as we worked here. Take a moment, exhaling tension. And then bring one arm up, shoulder level. And let's turn the palm toward the middle, bend your elbow, and bring the fingertips up to the ceiling. So see if you can get that thumb kind of right in front of your face. And then bring the other arm out, palm down at your shoulder level toward your side. And then fling it under and come into eagle arms so that your hands come back together in front of you with those forearms all across. And you're getting a good stretch across the back of your body. Now remember about this stretch across the back of your body, but you don't want to be leaning too far forward with your shoulders. So bring your shoulder blades down and your crown up. And then pull your elbows in front, down and in towards your sides. And let those shoulders stretch straight out to the sides. I know, it's weird. And then push your elbows away from you and raise your hands as high as they feel comfortable. So you can have your upper arms kind of parallel to your legs or not. You can have your forearms kind of perpendicular to your body, parallel to your body or not. It depends on how your body wants to be. But keep stretching across that upper back area and reaching the head up. Don't forget your core is activated, supporting your lower back. Sink into your sitting bones evenly. Maybe push your elbows out and raise your hands a little bit further. Take a breath. And then exhale, let your hands, elbows come down. And unwind and fling your arms back and forth a few times, releasing any tension. And back to your seated position. So feel all that upper body. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So bring your arm out at shoulder level, turn the palm in, bend your elbows straight up to the ceiling, maybe pull it in a little bit more so you feel a little more stretch across the shoulder as you start. Other arm out, palm down. Fling it under and see if you can put those palms of your hands together or the backs of your hands if you need to. And again, just relax everything. Elbows down and in. Stretch out across the shoulders and keep those thumbs sort of right in front of your nose. And again, just take a few moments there, breathing. Sink into your sitting bones, up through the crown, core active, supporting your spine. And elbows out and arms up a little bit further. Keep the shoulders reaching out. Let the whole body just relax. Bring your forearms up and perpendicular to your upper arms. So forearms straight up, perpendicular to the floor, parallel to your body as much as you can. And don't forget to breathe, sinking into your sitting bones, keeping everything aligned through your upper body. Exhale, our elbows out, maybe a little higher. Remember, it's your body. Do what's right for your position, your pose, not doing anything that's overstressing or overstraining through those shoulders. Stretch out through the shoulders themselves to the side so that whole back of your body is not crunching together, but it's nice and open. And then take a breath. As you exhale, lower your elbows, release your hands, and fling them out and back a couple of times to release whatever might have been tight. And hands back to your legs, head to the ceiling, and breathe. So just feel all that shoulder work we've been doing and notice how it feels in your body. And then we're going to move onto the side of the chair just a little bit and bring both feet up off the floor. So as you're doing that, kind of roll in at the top of your thighs so that you're not spreading your knees apart or bringing them together, but letting them stay straight. And just core activated again. If you don't need to be holding on, you don't need to be holding on. It's totally, of course, up to you. And just allow your body to be kind of onto the sitting bones, not rolling back into the back of the chair, the core support. And lower those legs. So take a moment, just get your spine nicely stretched apart. We're going to sink into the sitting bones up through the crown. Bring one hand across to your leg, other arm out for our twist, and bring that arm around behind you. You can hold the back of the chair or the opposite side of the chair, depending on how deeply you want to twist. And then from your sitting bones up, stretch your spine apart. Exhale, hips, ribs, shoulder, everything turn going into your twist. If holding that hand on the leg doesn't feel secure, you can bring the hand to the side of the chair. So just up to you how deeply you go into your twist as always. Breathe, exhale, keep stretching so the bones have room to twist. Exhaling and deepening. Remember, don't plant those sitting bones too much. You want your whole body twisting. And then release that hand behind you, bring it back around and back into your starting position. Feel your whole body. letting everything release any tension. And again, lengthen up, hand to the opposite knee, other arm out in front. Exhale it around and hold your chair either on the back or forward. And again, sink into those sitting bones evenly, stretch up through the top of your head. Exhale, twist your whole upper body, deepening as much as you want. Hips, ribs, shoulder turning, not just your head. And again, holding on to that knee, pressing into it a little bit if you need a little leverage into your twist, or hold on to the side of the chair if that's more comfortable. Lengthen up, exhale, deepen as much or as little as you want. And then bring that hand behind you up, follow it back around to the center, and release. Again, just take a moment, notice the sensations through your whole body, and breathe. Shoulders back and down, arms out, feet planted. And again, we're going to come up into our chair squat. So hands right in front of your shoulders, knees right above your toes, hips sinking back toward that chair. Feel the quads working, yeah. Breathe, and then standing up and releasing into mountain pose. And again, just take a moment there, feeling your body. And one more stretch. So coming again to the back of your chair. Another shoulder stretch. We're going to bring the elbows onto the chair, hands onto your shoulders, and then again, just stretch back and sink down through those armpits. Bring your head down into your upper arms and let your whole body sink through that chest area. So take a moment and breathe. Just let it sink. And then lifting your head, hands to the chair, standing back up. And we got time for one little balance practice. So standing facing the chair, bring your hands onto the chair, ground into your foot, and bring the other foot up as you bring your upper body down. So you can just bring your forehead toward the chair as you extend out through the bottom of your foot, getting your whole body parallel to the floor as much as you can. And then inhaling, coming back up, foot to the floor, and we'll do the other side. The fingertips on the chair, pivot at the hips, slide those hands onto the back of the chair, and bring your forehead down as that hip leg comes up to hip level. And again, the pivot is at the front of the thigh, keeping that whole back of your leg heel up toward the ceiling as you come into your parallel to the floor position as much as works for you. And again, inhaling, come back up and release into mountain pose. Stretch up, exhale over. Oh, get rid of your chair first. And it's relaxation time. So go ahead all the way to the mat. You can stay in child's pose for your relaxation, or you can bring your feet out in front and lay back onto your back and relax as you get ready for your relaxation. So coming into corpse position, just allow your shoulders to sink, your belly to soften, and your whole body just to sink into that surface beneath you. Deep breath in, exhale, let everything go. And just allow your body to connect deeply into that earth surface. Core work today, so let your belly relax. Hip work, let your legs and lower body release tension. And a lot of that upper body, shoulder area. So sink the shoulder blades toward your waist, shoulders down into that surface beneath you. Hands, palms up. Deep breath in, and just relax. Let your body deepen as it grows heavier, sinking into that earth embrace. And let your body go, completely releasing and relaxing. As your body relaxes, notice that other thoughts come to your mind. No need to think about your body or the content of any other thought. Just let those thoughts drift away unnoticed, unneeded. And with each breath, let your body sink deeper into the earth embrace. And let your thoughts float more freely away, unneeded, unnoticed, floating away as easily as your breath. And as you breathe more deeply and let your thoughts drift more freely, just allow your awareness to turn inward. Find the peace within. Deepen into that connection. Let your body fill with peace. Let your mind drift in peace. And just relax in peace. And of course, if you can keep relaxing even longer, feel free to do so. Or bring energy and awareness back to the moment, to your body, to your breath. Just begin moving your body gently as you become ready. And as you breathe more freely and deeply, just stretch your body more freely and release a little bit. When you're ready, pull your knees in for your yoga hug. Just let your spine connect and your knees pull up. Wrap your arms around. Let your body know you appreciate its work in yoga today and the work your body does for you every day. And when you're ready, bring your feet down, rolling to the side, sitting back up, and getting ready for the rest of your day. Thanks for joining me.